Have you ever wondered how deep the water is? The supervisors are here, and the old task force is gone. This is like a drama. This shows that the team leader takes this operation very seriously. Of course they do. Why else would they join a task force? May, can you really not handle it? Hearing this, Yu-King didn't say anything, but I knew she was internally debating with me. Just then, Liu Xiaoman, who had recently been released, found us. She was a safety officer in the coal mine and ended up doing 10 years for a mining disaster. She looked like a lost deer coming back from a jungle expedition, with despair in her eyes. Liu Xiaoman told me her daughter was missing. She wanted my help to find her, and I was going to refuse, but Yu-King jumped in eagerly, agreeing on the spot. She patted her chest and promised Liu Xiaoman that she would definitely find her daughter. I could only helplessly tag along. Before long, we found Liu Xiaoman's daughter in a bar. The moment she saw her daughter, Liu Xiaoman's eyes turned misty. She was so excited that she didn't know what to say, but her daughter's words hit her like a dagger and completely knocked the wind out of her. Just go at. Liu Xiaoman was stunned. She couldn't believe her ears. What was that all about? What did you just say? Let go, let go. Who are you? Let go. I'm your dad. You know, my dad has been dead for ages. Liu Xiaoman's hand hung in the air, feeling as if she had just lost power. She realized that all of this was her fault. 10 years in jail, and it led her daughter down the wrong path. After her daughter left, Liu Xiaoman slapped herself twice, the sound crisp and clear, as if she were beating her own soul. I felt terrible too, and told Liu Xiaoman, you need to look forward. Happiness is around the corner. We've made it through 10 years. But Liu Xiaoman yelled in despair. God has no eyes, especially torturing honest folks like me. In this world, there truly isn't a road for honest people. Come on, we are not the same. We are not the same. You're a cop and just a regular person, right? You asked me to move on, but you've never walked in my shoes. Here's my awesome. I couldn't help but feel a tightness in my chest. I knew how difficult it was to just get through, but what could I say? To say this world sets traps just for honest people, or that there's no justice at all, it's simply beyond words. So I wasn't angry. Before I left, I taught Liu Xiaoman a trick from the relationship repair handbook, hoping to ease things with her daughter. I knew it wouldn't be easy for her, but I still hoped she'd give it a shot. When she got home, Liu Xiaoman dug up all the accident photos. In her daze, she realized the explosion might have been intentional. The more she thought about it, the more something felt off. She wrote a whistleblowing letter but didn't know she was being watched. Danger was closing in on her. The next day, she was carrying a gift for her daughter but was suddenly dragged into a car. Those guys pulled out the whistleblowing letter Liu Xiaoman sent and showed her videos they filmed straight out of a movie. They threatened Liu Xiaoman to commit suicide, or else they'd hurt her family. Liu Xiaoman's heart felt like it was being shredded. She knew she couldn't drag her family down, leaving her with no choice. Eventually, Liu Xiaoman took the leap and jumped into the river. The next day, the police found her body. I looked at Liu Xiaoman's body, feeling a sharp pain inside. Among her belongings, I found a little note. It listed the 5 ways to love that I taught her, basically a love manual. Affirmative words, cherished moments, meaningful gifts, thoughtful actions, and love's baby. Remember the 5 ways of love I taught you. They'll keep it and write it all down soon. I checked Liu Xiaoman's activities, and the day she died it felt like I was playing detective. She carefully picked a gift for her daughter and even bought herself a suit from a street vendor. Was she preparing for a grand reveal? Then she loitered outside a bar for a long time before jumping off a bridge. Such dramatic flair. The surveillance shows Liu Xiaoman jumped into the river to end her life, but my gut told me it wasn't that simple. Liu Xiaoman's mother fell apart when she learned of her son's death, her cries like a hammer striking my heart. I remembered the gang's furious faces when I refused to join the task force, nearly drowning in shame. As a cop, I knew that avoiding certain cases was like handing the blade to the killer, so I had to uncover the truth behind Liu Xiaoman's death. I went to the archives to check the explosion records from the mine, where Liu Xiaoman worked, a discovery that uncovered a shocking secret. One of the mine owners from that disaster was surprisingly Cao Xiaojun, confirming my suspicions further. I wanted to look up the details of the disaster, but found that all the records had been moved by the task force, and I could only sigh in defeat. So I had to muster the courage to approach the chief and tell him I wanted back on the task force, but he was not pleased at all. You can't bring this to me. You turn down the provincial leaders, go talk to Director Zheng. My head spun, and Duan was equally shocked by my sudden change of heart. I told him Liu Xiaoman probably didn't commit suicide, but was likely connected to Cao Xiaojun. On joining the task force, as I faced the mountain of documents, I knew this would be a tough battle. But for Liu Xiaoman, for justice, I had to stick it out to the end with a clear goal to uncover the truth behind the mining tragedy. To tackle the current crisis, the crime lord found Feng Junji tossing a stack of materials in front of him, as if laying out a feast.